Here we are at the famous Romanee Conti cross. As you can see, it sits atop the wall of this most expensive and most famous of vineyards. Wines from here can fetch, €1,000 a bottle. You can't buy them from the guy who owns the vineyard unless you've been on his waiting list. You can't get on his waiting list unless you've been invited by a friend. There's so much mystique around the wines from this vineyard. And a lot of that is to do with the terroir that I keep talking about in all of my time here. A lot of it is to do with the name because, of course, it has that mystique to it. And obviously a lot of it is to do with the wine that it actually produces. Now, the Grand Cru in Burgundy over the years, as I've said in kind of previous videos, have become radically altered because they're owned by a number of different people. But Romanee Conti is one of the few that is owned by a single person. So it's a single Grand Cru vineyard that's owned by one person. So the quality is always the same. It's always the way that he wants to make it. And you don't have that variation in quality because of different makers. You will have a variation in style depending on where it comes from within the vineyard, but of course he can overcome that by blending it all together. Now what you can't see from here is that the vineyard actually describes a kind of Wellington boot shape, and we're up towards the kind of the top end here. It goes over there and round in a boot up the hill, up the slope that we've been talking about. So you get that variety, you get that kind of more clayey soil here and the more limestone soil up there. So we can produce these wines of phenomenal quality. Like I say, €1,000 a bottle is not uncommon. And that's it really. I just wanted to come here to show you Romanee Conti, to show you the cross, and to kind of round off our little video blog from Burgundy. So this is Ian Dougherty from the School of Wine. Wishing you happy tasting, wishing you very deep pockets if you want to taste wine from here. But if you ever get the opportunity, then absolutely do.